Hello and welcome back to Nerd Doc. This video contains major spoilers for Eternals, so if you've not seen the film, you have been warned. By the end of this video, I hope to have earned your like and subscription. In the mid-credits scene for Eternals, we find Thena, Druig, and Makkari on the Eternal ship. For several weeks, they've been unsuccessful in looking for other Eternals across the galaxy. This is when Pip the Troll, voiced by Patton Oswalt, suddenly appears on their ship and introduces the Eternals to Eros, brother of Thanos, also known as Star Fox. While this video will focus on Pip the Troll, you can find videos on the ending of Eternals, both credit scenes, and Eros in the description below. In the comics, Pip the Troll, also known as Pip Gofern, is from the planet Laxidazia. He was not born a troll, but after a night of drinking with Laxidasian trolls, he found that their beverage of choice had changed him into a troll, not to be confused with the dwarf Eitri, who Peter Dinklage played in Infinity War. Pip's powers in the comics vary quite a bit, so it's difficult to determine what his power set in the MCU will be. At first, Pip has no powers at all, and is a fairly normal troll. However, he has a run-in with Thanos, who ends up destroying his mind. This leads to Adam Warlock essentially giving Pip a new body using the power of the Soul Stone. With his new body, which was still that of a troll, Pip is able to teleport himself and others great distances, has super strength, and can locate anyone, anywhere, at any time. We don't yet know which of these powers he'll retain in the MCU, but considering the fact that he seems to teleport himself and Eros onto the Eternal ship in the mid-credit scene, chances are that was his teleportation ability on display. In the comics, Pip is mainly connected to Adam Warlock and Gamora, but has also come across Thanos, Galactus, some lesser-known mutants, and Yondu's Ravagers. It's not far-fetched to think he could have been a member of the MCU Guardians of the Galaxy in another timeline. Given the current state of the MCU, our best guess is that Pip will either become a member of the Dark Guardians, which is a team created by Eros, or we may see him cross paths with Adam Warlock and become a member of the Infinity Watch. The Dark Guardians were kind of a makeshift variant of the Guardians of the Galaxy team, and featured Eros, Nebula, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Gladiator, and Wraith. Most of those characters are not in the MCU yet, but it's not out of the question to think that the current group of Pip, Eros, Thena, Druig, and Makkari could become the MCU version of the Dark Guardians, or even just a replacement for the current Guardians of the Galaxy, since James Gunn and Dave Bautista have already stated they will be leaving the MCU after Guardians Volume 3. We know Adam Warlock will be in Guardians 3, played by Will Poulter. We could see Warlock come across Pip and create the Infinity Watch in that movie or sometime after. In the comics, the Infinity Watch was started by Warlock in order to protect the Infinity Stones from all the bad people like Thanos. The team consisted of Adam Warlock, Pip the Troll, Drax and his daughter Moondragon, and Gamora, each holding one of the Infinity Stones. It's not difficult to imagine some version of that team forming in the MCU, even with Drax leaving. It's more a matter of how soon will Marvel go back to the Infinity Stone well after Infinity War and Endgame. With Kang on the rise, and rumors of everyone from Galactus to Mephisto coming to the MCU, it's hard to imagine the Infinity Stones coming back into play so soon, but you never know. With Guardians 3 not due out until May 5th, 2023, we probably wouldn't even see a potential Infinity Watch take form until sometime in 2025 or beyond, with either Guardians 4, directed by someone new, Eternals 2, which hasn't been announced yet, or possibly an Infinity Watch movie or Disney Plus show. If something like that did happen, say in 2025, that's 6 years after Endgame, which is a decent amount of time to bring the Infinity Stones back. Either way, Pip the Troll is now in the MCU and currently hanging out somewhere in the galaxy with Eros and some of the Eternals. He'll most likely show up next in Guardians 3, Eternals 2, or some other unannounced movie or Disney Plus show. But since he's hanging out with Eros, it's not out of the question to think he may show up in the Marvels or even Fantastic Four, depending on how Marvel decides to use these characters in the MCU. For now, that covers what we currently know about Pip the Troll. Stay tuned to Nerd Doc for any new updates on these characters and future MCU projects. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.